guys, today I'll be doing Smash Brothers Ultimate. Now this one was one that I've kind of been hesitant to get only because I didn't want to get the Switch system. Most of the game lineups, the three biggest games are the Mario Kart and Zelda and Smash Brothers, but I already had Zelda and Mario Kart for Wii U, so I didn't want to buy a new system just to get the game. But we found a good sale and a bundle from Mario Day, so we ended up getting a bunch of the games and the consoles. And I'm glad I did, because this Smash game is the best Smash game out of all of the games I've played so far. I originally played since the NES, or not NES, the Nintendo 64, and as you can see I made another video of just the series itself, but this one is specifically on this game. And now, one of the huge things that's fun about it is the events. Even if you're tired of the game every day or every week, I don't know how often they reset, but it seems like I've seen 3 events within the past 2-3 weeks, so it might be a weekly thing. There's new events that say, hey, if you defeat this type of monster you get more gold than normal, just to keep things fun. It's not always stagnant and just the same thing over and over again. But I've been playing since Nintendo 64. I played the GameCube so much that I think I was worn out by the time Wii U came out. So Wii U was okay, but I didn't really play it that much. But this one is, it inspired me to just get back into the game and play again. I wasn't worn out from the Smash Brothers Melee, playing that non-stop in college. So this one brings a whole lot to the table that makes it fun to play for anybody. I already said the events. There's a news section when you log into the game. You can go to the news and see what's up there. So if you miss something, you can just see all the past events and things that have been going on. There's new things called spirits. There's so much in this game I don't know what to go over first, because they're all just combined into this huge, awesome everything. So I'll explain the spirits first. They're basically abilities you can get. They're people from games you've seen, so that's awesome. It's kind of like a jog down memory lane. You might get something from a character from Earthbound, or you might get a character from F-Zero, or you might get a character from Mario, or you might get an item from Mario. But they're basically things that have abilities. So if you get Spirit A, it might have the ability where every time you use an item, the attack power is increased, or every time you use an ability, your attack power is increased, or you might be immune to electricity on certain stages. So there's a lot of customizations there. You can pick 3 different spirits, or 3 different abilities to choose from based on your spirit level. I guess some, when they're maxed out, you can only have 1, but they might have stronger attack. So give or take, basically modifications and configurability. You can set it however you want, and it adds a nice customization to not just be the same thing over and over again. But they have shield, grab, and sword, and then just neutral. So it's basically a way of doing rock, paper, scissors, and then just neutral if you don't care. So you can actually attack, like I said, it's rock, paper, scissors. So if you do shield with grab, you're going to lose some attack power. But in the same side, if you win, you get extra bonuses, extra coins, extra spirit points, or whatever. So it's a fun way of making it as hard as you want, or as easy as you want, or just customization all over again. One huge thing about this game is solo mode. I was worn out because I used to do couch co-op all the time, and then when I tried playing by myself, I was like, it's just not the same. But this game is definitely the best when it comes to solo play. They have something called adventure mode now, which is strictly solo, which is kind of sad. It'd be fun if you can throw co-op in there, but other than that, it's an amazing play. It actually has a story, which is awesome. It's not that complex of a story, but enough to say, wow, I can actually play this game and feel like I'm progressing through an event. So That's cool. And the adventure modes, you basically fight the spirits and unlock spirits that have been possessed. I don't want to give too much away from this story. But you can also unlock things like shops and gyms and training facilities and exploration. So there's lots of fun things. Even when you completely clear out the adventure map, you can go back to those shops and gyms and level up and change and customize to your heart's content. Or you can start it on New Game Plus and do a harder level, and the hours are insane how much hours you can put into this. The game is well worth, I would say the game is worth buying this system alone. I was hesitant at first, but this is a game I would buy this system specifically for the one game. I had that much fun with it. And of course, like older games, they have challenges. Like this, it's set up into categories. So you have your adventure category, your online category, your smash category, your other category. And what's fun about this one is when you've unlocked a certain amount, you can unlock a hammer item, which basically breaks any of the challenges, so you don't have to do it. So if you know there's a weak point, like me, I haven't bought in the online yet, so I know most of those hammers are going to be knocked off just to not have to pay monthly to get the online stuff. But you can customize even the challenges to your content with that. And they have a shop where you can buy items and customizations and music with coins, and they have sales on Sundays, so it keeps you wanting to come back for more, even when you've played. It really is a game you can just play forever. The music list, you can buy music and listen to music. This is cool because they actually have a music song list. So you could say, okay, I really love this song from Zelda, this song from Earthbound, this song from Mario. You could throw it in a list and just say, play this list. And it goes through all those lists, and you can just listen to the song. I believe it even has a mode where it just shuts off the screen to save power, and you can just listen to it. So if you're doing chores around the house, you can just listen to music. It's a little thing. At first I was like, okay, that's not that great. But then once I started listening to it, I'm like, wow, this is an awesome thing, especially with the portability of it. You can just walk around and listen to it wherever you are. It's a really awesome idea. And they do have a tips screen, which is cool in this one because you can actually see, if you're a new player, you can see certain characters and say, okay, this is how I play them. Or if you're a returning player, you can look at the characters and say, oh wow, I didn't know that trick or this dodge or roll or maneuver or whatever. And so that it's a really nice way of bringing everybody, new and old, into one game. And they also have the classic mode and the training mode, so they brought some of those back. And they have Mii fighters and amiibos, which they brought back from the other game. With this one, if you have your old amiibos, you do have to delete them and bring them back. I think they start off at like level 15 or 10 instead of 0, so it gives you a little boost, but then you have to level them up again, which doesn't take too long. You just set a battle for 30 minutes and have them fight each other on an 8 versus 8 or however many amiibos you have. It's not too bad. And then the amount of characters and stages are staggering. I thought people were kidding when they said it was like 70 characters, but there really are. If you count the Mii characters, there's 74 characters to choose from, and 104 levels. I don't know if I can unlock more. That's how many I have right now. So it's quite insane. And that's not even counting the variation. If you like Final Destination, which I do, you can actually pick like an Earthbound stage and make Final Destination with the Earthbound skin. So that's almost 312 levels when you talk about Final Destination and the other variations, and it's insane. I can guarantee I haven't seen all the levels yet, and they're fun. And another cool thing about this is the saved rules. So if you like playing with friends that don't use items at all, you can just make a rule. Say, hey, my friends don't like items, and some of my friends like timed events or timed battles, and some like stock battles. So you can actually create a rule for item stocks and then item time, or no item stocks, no item, and you can just create rules. If you only want this item, the saber sword, you can create a rule where it comes out. And so the customability, again, it all comes down to customability, really. It's insane what they've done in this game. And the spirit board, we've already talked about the spirits, but there's a certain category where you can actually go and see a list of 8 spirits, and you can choose which one you want. And if you fight it and win, you get a chance to shoot a shield off, and if you shoot it and destroy the shield or whatever, you can actually acquire that spirit. And yeah, so far this is the most amazing Smash, both solo and group play. I haven't played online too much, and I haven't even played classic mode too much, so that's definitely where I'm going to spend my time next. But it's such a huge game where I've spent most of the time on Smash, just couch co-op smashes and adventure mode, and I still think I got my money's worth. And there's still all these modes and different things to play. Another thing is, with the adventure mode, you have a skill tree, so that's cool. You can customize your character again, and you can even, if you're going for the challenge to unlock all the skill trees, but there's some skills you don't like, you can actually go in and toggle on and off. That way you still get the bonus for having all the skills, but you can turn them all off and make it however much difficulty you want. And that's about it for this game. I could probably go on and on for hours, but ultimately I would highly advise getting this. If you don't have a Switch, I'd even advise buying a Switch for this. It's that great of a game. And thank you guys for watching. If you liked and enjoyed, hit the button. Thanks. See you next time.